Mic check, mic check. Don't be telling me to hurry up. I'm here. I see y'all. Listen. If y'all can hear me, I see y'all already in here waiting. Press on one if y'all can hear me. Please, this is a mic check. Y'all know how it goes when we do these live streams. I have to get it together, honey. Anyway, we're going to get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
Get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Ooh, child, look, my glasses is fogged up already. Child, I done moved all kind of stuff around in my office. My microphone not working. I had to hook up a second microphone. I got this one. It can't even scooch over here. Hold on. Can y'all? Hopefully y'all can hear me with that over there. I'm just gonna have to deal with it today because this is what I get for trying to upgrade and move stuff around. This is what I get, honey, because it never works. Shout out to Stephanie. Oh my God, Stephanie, it's Gemini season. Okay, shout out to Stephanie for blessing the stream early. Y'all be doing me so nice when I'm not even here. Look at y'all. Y'all are so nice. Okay, and get y'all digress t-shirts and ATLian mugs and everything in the description box below. Teespring.com, child. It's all up. But anywho, y'all see my thumbnail. Oh, before I do that, I would be remiss if I did not mention all of my great and loyal Patreons because they be holding it down. We was in Discord last night chopping it up. Also, my channel members, you see all these people in the green. Y'all show them some love. Also, my mod, C. Patterson, Princess AG, Jazabelle, Side Eye, everybody. Hey y'all. Shout out to the mods in the building. And look, Facebook over there holding it down too. Facebook, I see y'all. Facebook user, I don't know why your name don't show up, but it does not show up to me, honey, whoever you are. But I appreciate you. Yes, Crown. Facebook is in the building. Where the hell at? He late for work today. Okay. Anyhow, come on in the room. I appreciate the blessing so much, Stephanie, for you. Listen. Y'all see the thumbnail. We got a lot to talk about because clearly these ratings, listen, y'all don't be watching the show, even though I watched it this week and y'all was like, Michelle, you said you ain't watching. I said I wasn't gonna watch it on the day of, and I didn't. Okay, and I didn't, and it clearly y'all didn't watch it either because these ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta suck. Okay. It's in the toilet. They can't hit a million if they try. I don't know what happened. Like I said yesterday, we're going to get some t-shirts that say make Real Housewives of Atlanta great again, honey. We stealing from Donald Trump. Make it great again. So we want to watch. So we want to hurry up home on Sunday and watch it when it comes on instead of watching it the next day, finding a little bootleg on YouTube or something. Because clearly nobody is watching. Oh, did y'all see the ratings? What y'all think the ratings was? Some of y'all probably already saw them because you know I'm late. It's late or whatever. But the ratings, honey, let's see. You know, we have to pull up the numbers. We're going to pull up the numbers for this week. Okay. Hold on. We're going to Showbuzz Daily for the Sunday Cable Originals. You know, we like to deal in facts around here. We don't make up nothing. Like some of these other bloggers out here be making up stories and stuff, but not I. Not I. Okay, you said you didn't watch. You didn't even watch. Hold on, let me see. Sunday. There you go. Right there. We're gonna look. Y'all get to see. You said you tried to watch it and didn't pay attention to most of it. It's not giving what it used to. End of an era. Okay. Y'all keep asking me about Nene and her condo. Why would Nene be selling her condo? Listen, I'm not in that lady pockets. I don't think she's selling her condo, but listen, if y'all say she is, but I ain't heard that. Anywho, let's go on that way. Did I click on the right thing? Oh, yes, here it is right here. Okay. Number one. NHL Conference Finals got 1.9 million. Of course, 90 Day Fiance honey, got 1.7 million. Everybody got some millions. And there is the Real Housewives of Atlanta right there at number 8. They're at number 8, honey, with 0.26 in the desired demographic, 0.38 in the 18 to 49 female demographic, and 808,000 people watched the show. That is down from last week. Wasn't it 0.9 something last week? I don't know. I can't remember. I just know they haven't hit a million yet, honey. Is that the number Tyler said? Is that the number? 0.8, honey, 0.8. Remember back in the day, they used to get 3.2 and 4 and 2.5, honey. They used to be in the 2 millions. Now they can't even get a milli. That's sad. I'm done. Well, don't be sad. One door closes, another one opens. Goodbye, Atlanta. Hello, Dubai. I haven't watched that either. I thought y'all supposed to be boycotting. I thought y'all supposed to be boycotting everything. Bravo. Y'all still watching all that stuff? Sharon said 0.8. It's a wrap, honey. It is a wrap. I don't know if it's a wrap. Listen, I just don't care about them people. I keep trying to care about Sheree and Tyrone. I keep trying to care about Kenya and Mark. I keep trying to care about Drew and Ralph. I keep trying. Well, I haven't tried to care about Sonya and her husband, but I keep trying to care about Candy and her sex toys. Whatever the case may be, we need some authentic relationships. We need some authentic engagement. We need some fun times. We need something, because whatever they doing, whatever this group, Marlo and her nephews and Marlo and her shade and burping and belching and all that, it is not giving. It's not organic. It doesn't feel like it used to feel. Like back in the day, we knew Sheree and Nene didn't like each other because Sheree thought she was better than Nene and Greg, that was selling houses and didn't live behind the gates yet. We remember all that when Nene got blocked out the party. We remember when Nene helped Kim sing and Kim stole Candy's song and Candy was crying because Kim took all the money. We remember all that. We remember when Portia came and Portia couldn't even go to the strip club without asking Cordell. We remember all that, but now we don't have none of that. Where is it? Can somebody tell me where it went? The show has no substance. Is that what it is? I know people be acting like I'm hating just for the sake of hating, but I was genuinely a fan. Straight from the A has always been, listen, Bravo wasn't paying me to promote their show. Bravo wasn't paying me to, to review their episodes every week. And I was giving full in-depth breakdowns of the episode. I just can't do it no more. And it ain't got nothing to do with Nene Leakes, even though I'm Team Nene, okay? Is that Sheree situation is sad? What is sad about that? A 50-some-year-old woman who is running behind an ex-con and crying because he won't answer the phone. That is sad. That is very sad. And I'm just mad at Sheree for even doing that, because Sheree is better than that. Sheree could be doing so many different things. Why are you chasing after Tyrone? Sheree has a fake 2-hour storyline waiting on Tyrone she knew couldn't show. Child. Kenya is not nice. There's that. I don't know. I would Kenya being a mother, Candy, being a mother, maybe. I don't know. We don't see none of that. We don't even see them, engaging in their businesses no more. Only thing we see is just lies and debauchery. We see them trying to put vibrating draws on everybody and give everybody else the remote control. We see stuff like that. That's why Candy getting dragged all up and down social media and the interwebs today, because everybody is calling her a predator. Candy, how are you not respecting people's boundaries and you tell other people you can't dance sexy because you don't know how to do that. You can't do this because you was telling people that you didn't like the fact that Portia almost ruined your reputation, and people was in your comment section calling you Bill Cosby, saying that you drug people's drinks and stuff. How is it that now you telling people that they need to loosen up and put on the coochie vibrating panties? I don't know. You said it was funny. It'd be funny if it's just you and your man. It ain't funny with a bunch of couples unless y'all doing threesomes and foursomes. They don't even know each other well enough to be doing threesomes and foursomes. They just met. Didn't Sonya tell y'all she just met these people? She didn't know these people from a can of paint. She asked Drew what was her middle name, what was her favorite color. They don't even know each other, but yet Sonya was the first person to put on the vibrating drawers and give up the damn remote. Where do these people come from? I don't know. You said you is tired. You are tired of Kandi with the sex-ish. Okay? Listen, you already put curse words up, oh Lord. They are swingers. Kandi trying to set it out. Kandi want to see who is down with it, honey. She's like, who is going to put on these panties today? And we can have a little freaky sneaky when the cameras go off. Remember, she did it to Cynthia. Back when Bolo was on there, and Cynthia had the drawers on for her bachelorette party. It's just too much. Mm-hmm. Y'all can call me a prude. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to call me. But if I got on vibrating drawers, y'all would never know it. Y'all would never know it. I'm not going to be on TV giving the dang remote control to some couple that don't even know me for you and your husband to get off knowing that you making me get off. What kind of stuff is that? You feel bamboozled? Child, Kandi was ready to... Y'all too much. Kandi is like a producer just on camera. Yes! Did Kandi have on the drawers? Can somebody tell me that? Did Kandi give up her remote control? I want to know. But Kandi was the puppet master. Got everybody wearing drawers but her. Anywho, I'm digressing. The ratings speak for themselves. Speaking of the ratings, we got Phaedra Parks, honey. Kandi said that Phaedra will never come back as long as she is there. I don't know what is going on, but Bravo is pushing Phaedra on us. Phaedra is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2, and she has been making the rounds. She was just on Dish Nation. And she was on the Wendy Show, but we're going to get to the Wendy Show next. But on Dish Nation, she dragged the girl. She said it was like the Titanic over there. Let's look. Hold on. Y'all know I got to put up my disclaimer. Read along with me if you can. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay, what are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are, yay! I don't have my sound effects connected, but we are researching. Right, beautiful Crimson? Thank you so much. See, y'all be paying attention to me. Y'all be paying attention. Okay, Cornelius was paying attention too. Now, here is, hold on, we're going to share it. We're going to look at her on Dish Nation. Shout out to Gary with the T and all of them over there. Hold on. Here go Gary with the T, honey. Hold on, we about to listen.
With one of our favorite Georgia peaches, honey, Miss Phaedra Parks. But we would not do this tea, honey, time justice if we didn't put her in the hot seat. Boom! Oh, yes. So, Phaedra, honey, now we have some fun questions to ask. So you are definitely ready. Are you?
Why they be doing this to me? Why do they be freezing me like this? Hold on, y'all. We're going to continue to play it.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Ready? Okay.
Okay. All right, Phaedra. So we got to talk Housewives. So how would you rate the current season of Housewives of Atlanta? Would you say it's exceptional, or would you give it an F or fail?
Well, it would be an NA because I don't actually watch it.
Oh?
That seems like, the going trend right now for them.
All right, Phaedra, which housewife did you connect with the most on the Ultimate Girls Trip?
Well, I connected with everyone on the Ultimate Girls Trip because it's all A-list. We're all ex-housewives, but we're all the most fabulous from all the franchises.
Yeah. Am I echoing, y'all? Am I echoing? Let me know if it's an echo. Can y'all hear that? Let me see what y'all saying. Lord. You said you don't recognize any of these women. You love a Phaedra. Okay, it's the shade for me. How about she is shading the hell out of them? She said she does not watch it, and judging from the ratings, honey, she is not missing a thing. Let's continue.
But I did surprisingly fall in love with Brandy Glanville, and of course the Rhythm Medley, because she's like the white version of me. Maybe not as many martinis for me, but she is definitely very Phaedra-esque.
So, Phaedra, honey, so now you're looking beautiful today as usual, darling. Honey. So, honey, I want to know, honey, are you available for any male suitors to just slide into your DMs, or are you, honey, off the market?
Well, I'm available, but do you really want to see how good I look?
Yes.
Okay, Phaedra.
All right, honey. Chartreuse is the color. Okay.
Hold on, y'all. I'm echoing something. Ooh, I'm back. Hold on.
Fabulous girl. Yes.
Phaedra, what do you look
Truth
for in
is
a
her
mate?
color.
I like attractive, intellectually sound, God-fearing, socially savvy, financially competent, and fiscally stable. Just
financially competent and fiscally stable. Phaedra's looking for a rich man. Okay, you said you don't like that color.
Yeah. That list is getting more and more difficult. I was gonna say, if you're into Eddie Cibrian and like country boys of a certain,
we got Tanner right here. He checks like two of them boxes.
Tanner, are you available?
I'm fiscally risky though.
Tanner, she said, "Are you available? Are you available, Tanner?"
Oh, I'm very available. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
If we see Tanner in Atlanta with Phaedra, you know what it is. You know what's going down.
Yeah, Swinging Rich is one of the two. Yeah.
Not Swinging Rich, baby.
Or if you catch Phaedra wearing a flannel shirt, you know she's been Tannerized.
Yes. When we see Phaedra in a Bass Pro Shop hat, we know exactly what the hell's going on. All right?
Is this funny or not? I'm lost.
All right, now that we've gotten this out of the way, Phaedra, what can we expect from the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip streaming later this month? And what else you got next?
Well, the Ultimate Girls Trip is streaming on Peacock.
All right.
But after that, I'm actually finishing up a meditation book. My mom and I wrote a book with 50 miracle meditations. And so I'm super excited about it because the idea was born from actually doing the girls trip, and you'll learn more about that once you watch. But when I tell you, this is going to be the best season. Drama, laughs, crazy. It's super good. It's classic Housewives.
Can't wait.
Such a jackstress of all trades. Well, thank you so much, Phaedra.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the Wendy show. She was on the Wendy show. Was it yesterday, day before? I don't know, child. With Michael Rappaport. Y'all know I don't really see it for him. However, we're gonna take a gander.
We loved our first guest on Atlanta.
And listen. The Wendy show happened to use straight from the A branding on the show this night, and I just wanted to bring that attention to y'all as well. Shout out to the Wendy show.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, and now she's on the new Ultimate Girls Trip Ex-Wives Club. Take a look.
I was on a show that you're no longer on.
They really pushing the Ultimate Girls Trip on us, honey.
I can't go to another hospital with you. It's gonna be a mangina. What the is a mangina? Don't be a liar. I'm gonna walk away because I'm about to get.
These women are nuts. Please welcome the great Phaedra Parks.
The great Phaedra Parks. Phaedra coming out here with legs, hips, body, and boobs. Y'all see this?
You're good. You're good. Everybody sees you. You look fantastic,
Thank you.
Phaedra. How are you?
I'm amazing.
Good. You look good.
Thank you.
I was so excited for you to come here on the show. I personally requested you. I miss you. I'm so glad we get to see you.
Thank you. So good to be here.
Ultimate girls trip.
It's ultimately crazy.
What about it? How was it? How was it to be back in front of the cameras? How was it to be back, in the ring where you started off? I mean, when I said earlier, you threw darts. I mean, your shade game, you're the way you would hit people like the low key with the southern and all that stuff. How did it feel to be back in the ring?
A mix of like a Republican gone, stripper gone, OC housewifey, it was really good,
Now Real Housewives of Atlanta, which you were so good on for so long. Do you watch the show? Do you keep up with the show? How do you feel not being on the show?
Oh, so good.
Do you really? Why? Explain why.
Well, you know what? It's a lot. It's a lot to be under microscope. It's a lot to be watched constantly. I'm a mother of 2 wonderfully smart boys.
Gorgeous. Mr. President.
Yes.
We'll get to them.
And I'm a professional.
Y'all, if I go off again, it's storming in Georgia. So just know, just be patient with me.
A woman. So
many jobs.
Many careers. Okay. So as I have said before, I was pre-Housewives.
Yes.
So, my life remains the same with or without a television show. And that's not that for everyone. And so I am so grateful, whether I'm in front of the camera or not, I get to the bag.
Now, you saw me talking about Sheree, Sheree and Tyrone. Are you speak to Sheree?
All the time.
Okay, here comes the straight from the A plug.
Okay, now what would you say? What is your opinion? Keep it real here, Phaedra. What is your opinion of her situation with Tyrone? And do you think she should still call up to Tyrone, to quote the great?
Do I need to make it big for the ladies in the back? Oh, what is that? Is that straight from the A.com? All right. Shout out to Michael Rappaport.
Erica Badu. Keep it real, Faye.
Sheree is a different kind of cookie, but she's very fortunate. So she's obviously, she makes more reoccurrences on the Housewives than any other housewife. So she's definitely got some type of luck. But I don't know about this Tyrone situation because we actually go out together.
Right.
But I've never seen Tyrone. But that doesn't mean anything. The girls,
You've never seen Tyrone?
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
You said nothing, but you've said enough. You said nothing, but you've said enough.
Let me tell you one thing before I let them continue. Listen, I got to make myself big for this. You know how I am. Y'all know how I am. There is no way that they can pull receipts from when Atlanta Housewives was great without using something from straight from the A.com. When I tell you I have in-depth information and it was all actual and factual, but I'm digressing. Let's continue.
I get it. I think, listen, we want the best for Sheree. She's gorgeous. She's funny. She's Sheree Whitfield. She's the owner of CHATEAU, Sheree.
Yes, she is. But I'm saying that to say, the girls, Atlanta is we have everything. Whatever you want, it's in Atlanta.
Right. You're saying there's a lot of fish out there.
There's a lot of fish in the sea.
There's dolphins, there's sharks. She got whatever she wants out there.
You can have it all. So, if she wants Tyrone, I think get him. If she can find him.
If she can find Tyrone. That's been the problem. If you want Tyrone, I have no problem with it. But Tyrone's got to show up. Now, there was...
Is that shade? Did he say if you can find them? Lord.
So much drama when you left the show with Kandi. Kandi said she wouldn't leave the show if you come back. Have you spoken to Kandi? Have you seen her? Have you bumped into her? What is your opinion of Kandi?
I've seen her out, but I don't have. Candi's a great businesswoman, but that was 6 years ago.
It was.
And so as you well know, I'm yachting in Dubai. So I'll leave the girls in Atlanta on the Titanic.
I got you.
I need that. Hold on. We need to keep this clip in perpetuity, okay? Phaedra is in the Dubai, and she's going to lead the girls in Atlanta over there on the Titanic.
So, I'll leave the girls in Atlanta on the Titanic.
I got you.
So,
Now, speaking of Dubai, you showed up in the Real Housewives of Dubai trailer.
Yes. I'm not the only one who knows almost broke.
Like, people were like, what's happening? What is Phaedra doing in Dubai? Is she on the show? Has she moved to Dubai? What is your connection with the Real Housewives of Dubai?
Well, so I know Caroline Brooks,
okay,
but I have a company that I have over there. I sell sea moss. And so I sell powdered sea moss. And so I do business over there, but I also do a little electronic sort of company over there as well. So I'm over there quite a bit.
Okay.
And when I found out that Caroline Brooks was going to be on the show, I called Andy and I was just laughing about it. And Andy said, okay, you got to do a scene with her. And I said, Andy, I'm on the way to the airport. He's like, so when are you coming back? I was like, 2 weeks. He's like, okay, when you come back, you got to make it happen. And so when I came back, I was like, sure. So that's how it came to be.
Well, it freaked me out. Like, I was very excited.
Okay, I'm going to. What else we got? Hold on. Did she say anything else I need to know? Y'all let me know. Should I continue? Should I continue the interview, or should I move on to the next topic? Because I'm bored. The Titanic was all the shade I needed. You said she's selling sea moss. Exactly. Phaedra always hustling. She is. Electronic sort of. Listen, we don't know what business Phaedra is in this week. Is she working in the funeral home? Is she a mortician? Is she an attorney? Is she selling sea moss? What is Phaedra doing? Hold on, y'all said move on. Phaedra come to Dubai. Why she laugh at Carolyn next? Okay, all right. Well, Andy shaded Candy by putting Phaedra on the Dubai show. Okay. We're still talking about it. You're right. Let's see a little bit more. Let me see what else.
Purchasing a home there, so
okay. All right, so you never know. You might be a Real Housewives of Dubai. Also, I mentioned Nene in the Hot Topics. Do you speak to Nene? Do you think Nene would be a husband stealer? Does she need to steal anybody else's husband? And would you represent her if this case really goes down?
Now, this is why he asked the question.
Ooh, Chile.
Ooh,
Chile. You know what? I love Nene. We are obviously from the same hometown. I do speak to Nene, and I support Nene. And I'm not sure what this is about, but I'm gonna just be praying for her.
Okay.
Because
I just gonna pray for her.
Yeah,
I got you. Mm-hmm. Now,
now everybody ask about Nene every single interview. It's like, what is Nene? Ain't even on the show, honey, and Nene is a hot topic.
Look fantastic. By the way, the nails? Can we bring it in on the nails? Single, dating, single, ready to mingle. What's going on with you, Phaedra?
You know what? I'm single and I'm satisfied and single. You know what? I think a lot of people are always searching for men, but I always tell people I'm the cake.
Oh, you're the cake.
A man is just frosting because cake is good by itself. It can, you can eat cake alone.
Yes, that's true.
So it's good.
I get it.
Oh, you back.
I get it. You said you.
Okay, I'm over Phaedra. Okay, y'all said the Real Housewives of Dubai is good. Has she been on yet? Let me know. Has she been on yet? Are y'all gonna be tuning in? I might look at the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip just to see how she gets along well with the Caucasians, because I would love to see Phaedra shading them, because she was saying they Republicans and all of this stuff, and I'm sure they're gonna be bumping heads over there. You said you like the cake analogy. You said it's good so far. Nope. No. Do y'all think that Phaedra is coming back in some form of fashion to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Are they slowly gonna bring her back? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is Phaedra's entrance. Is this finally Phaedra's grand moment to return? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's coming back, and put a 5 in the chat if you think she will never come back to the Titanic. The Titanic. I'm sorry, I never get it. Y'all saying you saying she come back to the Titanic. Y'all saying she coming back to the Titanic. You saying nope. Phaedra might be the plug to stop the ship from sinking. I don't know. Y'all, some of y'all saying 5, some of y'all saying 1. Okay, team Phaedra. Where is Phaedra? Okay, where is Phaedra? There is Phaedra right there, honey. Phaedra is working that blonde hair, honey. I guess, listen, bravo. They said Andy liked the women in the blonde. Nene suing. She said Andy called them the white ladies when she and Kim had blonde hair. Now you see Marlo got blonde hair. Drew be having blonde hair. Sheree got blonde hair. Phaedra got blonde hair. Is blonde hair the key to success? Oh, bravo. Just a mess. Anywho, moving on from Phaedra. Go ahead and like and share if you just get here, like this video. Somebody said, hey, Quasia, will someone find Tyrone, because he's certainly not in Sheree's phone? Okay, I'm late to the party, but I gotta go. Hey, squad, Michelle and Biggie. Hey, Quasia, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Okay, yes, blonde hair. Okay, y'all can talk about my accent all you want to. You here, Andrew Mack. You be here every time I go live, and you be trying to read me. You are a fan. That's okay. I love you nonetheless. Your favorite housewives are Nene and Phaedra. Okay, mine too, honey, mine too. Even though Phaedra said I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, and she was right. We don't fuck with each other no more. Even though she was my lawyer at some point. But I'm digressing. Okay, I got a history with everybody, y'all. Anywho, let's move on. Who is next on this agenda? DL Hughley and Monique. OMG, when will it stop? Y'all hear that thunder lightning? It's thundering in the ATL. Anywho, DL Hughley and Monique, they've been going back and forth, trying to figure out who was the headliner, who wasn't the headliner. It was everybody. It's the overall consensus is it was the promoter's fault. The promoter has yet to say whatever happened. Monique still in her feelings. She said she had a contract. Monique said DL didn't have a contract. DL said he had a contract. His contract was honored. And why wasn't Monique contract honored? DL also said that Monique was not playing a role. She is actually the mother from Precious in real life. And I'm like, dang, you gotta read it like that. Anywho, now Monique also went too far because she posted an old video of DL Hughley talking about his daughter and how he didn't stand up for his daughter when she was being by a friend of his, and he didn't believe her and he felt bad about it. She believed that that was a sign of who he was as a man. Well, she and her daddy, aka her husband Sidney. Now everybody now who used to support Monique are saying that we tired, Monique. We don't understand what's going on, Monique. You're doing too much, Monique. First of all, you said that Oprah weaponized your victimhood when she brought your family, your entire family on there, including your brother, and now you are doing the same thing by putting DL Hughley's daughter's pain on Front Street. Like, why are you doing that? Renisha said Monique took it too personal. I don't know, but those were some hurtful words, and DL said he is not having it now. Oh, that was lightning. Now, hold on. Let me show you this. Honey. Monique said this is based on DL's own words that you just heard. When I said, how can DL's wife suck the DICK of a coward? This is what I meant. When my husband and I say we have to fight for the little girls coming up behind us, we see you, DL. And so, hundreds of social media users felt that this was taking it too far, but one person in particular, DL's daughter, his oldest daughter, who was not the victim, by the way, spoke out about it, and she gave Monique a piece of her mind. She introduced herself and she said, "You've now publicly disrespected my mother, who I love and care for very much, and my baby sister, who I love and care for very much, to get back at my father." She went on to say that Mo decided to take this route in hopes for her family to step out of character. She said, "You are adding to the historical and systemic disrespect and trauma of other Black women who you claim to love. And for what? A check?" At the end of her message, Ryan stated that she gladly give Mo her address if she wanted to chat in person, honey. And it was a very, very, very long message. DL reposted the message and said, "The love between our family is evident and clear. And while I'm beyond proud of the way my eldest daughter handled this disgusting attack, this is not their fight. They have been repeatedly attacked for no reason. This needs to end. I'll speak on this later." Well, DL spoke on it, y'all. DL has spoke on it, and it's listen. I don't know. I don't know if his new commentary is any worse or any better than the initial commentary, but he, bringing his family into it, he felt like he had to say something. And we're gonna listen to a little bit of what he said. He said it today. He posted it today. Hold on. Let me put it up here. Here it is. The GED section. Hold on.
Monique's situation, but over the weekend, her and her husband released a video where I was doing an interview and I detailed my daughter's sexual trauma. Monique has taken that video and perverted it for her own uses. She decided to add her own narrative. I will only say this, and I'm answering this now in response to a request from my daughter, who of course over the weekend was crying, of course having her trauma, tried it out in front of the world. in a situation she had nothing to do with, that doesn't have anything to do with a contract, would be traumatizing to anybody, particularly when it's from somebody who claims to love us for real. But she proceeded to talk about how I let a man touch my child, which nothing could be further from the truth. They were both 13 years old. They were they were friends that had grown up together. She told me about it years later, and when she told me about it, I and this is something I lament to this day, denied that I said, well, you know, that's what
I can't turn it up. I don't know why.
Now, that was my estimation of it. It was not her interpretation of it. She was hurt by that. And I will never forgive myself for not believing her and B, handling it the way I did. But for Monique, to put a man in that room, which never happened, and B, to bring up sexual trauma in an argument that has nothing to do with what you're talking about is unconscionable. My daughter Tyler addressed it. My daughter Ryan addressed it with her.
Yeah, I hear it now.
The thing that I was most proud about in the letter is not only that she held her head high because she's supposed to. The other thing is she said there are legitimate things you could have gone after my father about because my children know exactly who I am.
Press 1 if y'all can hear.
They know that I'm not perfect. They know that I'm flawed, and none of them would have a problem with you assailing things that are really true. But you and your husband putting a man in my daughter's room, and that is not what I said, and weaponizing it and using in a trite argument shows exactly how low you are. You are a monster. You literally are. You didn't play Precious. You didn't play Precious's mother. You let her out. You stopped pretending to be human, and you won a role for being exact. You won a Grammy Oscar for being exactly who you are. Who says they love women and are there for women and protect the babies and would trot out someone's sexual trauma just to use in an argument? I don't know anything about you. I know that what happened to you when you were a child, what happened to you when you were growing up, those things are traumatic to you, and I would never bring them up. Never. It would never occur to me to do it because that's not where I live. That's not what I do. You have had this argument or this show be about everything. It was about a contract. It was not. It was about an insult on the radio station, on my radio station. The question never aired. You know it never aired, and you continue to have this. And then you have the temerity to answer my daughter's letter with an invitation to come on my show. I will never let you on my show. Never. You will never talk to my children. I will never have anything to do with me. You do not exist. Maybe leaving my children out of your mouth will leave you room for the food you love so much. Look, you can continue to do whatever you want to me. That is fair game. I'm in this business. For you and your husband to continue to do things like this, you have already, first it was a contract. You've attacked everything. The dog, my wife, now my children. Enough. You do not exist to us. You don't get to break my family. You don't get to do that. I don't know if you ever had a man who loved you as much as I love my children. I don't know if you've ever had anybody who's standing in your stead, because the man next to you damn sure ain't doing it. All he's doing is wrecking what's left of the rubble of a career that you're pretending to build, trying to build back. Leave my children alone. Stay with me and we're fine. You're a horrible woman. You love women like Ike loves Tina. Now that girl over there, well, I shouldn't call you a girl, this woman over here, you know one thing for sure. I love you. And I'd never let it. And I'm your daddy for real. And you don't have to pay me for it. One day, I hope that you're happy and you can stop being such a miserable, low human being. Maybe one day you will get to be as small as you often act. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.
Well. Ooh, I got too loud. Hold on. Minus one. Okay, well, that's a lot, DL. That is a whole lot. I mean, I understand he is taking up for his family, and he did read, but a lot of people feel like he, at this point, he going back and forth with a woman. Why are you fighting? Why are you doing this? Why are y'all both going back and forth publicly? He is reading this chick for filth. He did, but why are y'all doing this? It's a lot. His fat jokes were so elementary. Exactly. Why are you bringing Precious in this? What does this have to do with anything? If she is miserable and you want to drag her for what she said about her, your daughter, then do that. Y'all are both low at this point. I don't know. Listen, let them fight, honey. Let them fight. We gonna watch. Who are y'all on? Are you team DL? Are you team Monique? Are you team I don't give a F? Press 1 if you team Monique, press 2 if you team DL, and press 5 if you are team I don't give a F. Let me know. It's entertaining, though. It's entertaining going this back and forth with these grown ass people. These people is grown, like dang near 60. Like, you talk about grown. Like, I just amazed. This like that old school Facebook beef when people used to put their stuff on families that nobody ever heard of, but these are celebrities. It's like, why y'all going back and forth, digging up old interviews, talking about people's family members? All right, because he can. Okay, well, there's that. I think him and the husband just need to fight and get it over with, because I feel like Monique's husband is a little bit more in his feelings than Monique is. Because when they were sitting beside each other on Monique's live the other day, it was the husband saying, and yeah, what he said, the way he asked that question, that was wrong, and I wasn't mad at them. I'm mad about Corinne Stephens and about Lee Daniels. No, you mad because they tried to insinuate that you were gay, or that you had some proclivities. I don't know. And he's using Monique to get back at the people. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm tired. At first, I was like, okay, Team Monique, because I do know, y'all know I'm all about the pro-Black woman. I already know how people treat Black women. I already know that people are going to, disparage a Black woman who speaks out for the truth. Is always labeled a bitch. It's always labeled hard to deal with. All of that. We can never speak out and for things that are, right for us. However, what Monique is doing is just a little too far. It's a little too far. I believe there is some situations where she has been discriminated against, and I believe there are some situations where it was her attitude. I mean, both can be true at the same time. Anyway, I'm gonna digress and get off of this. Moving on, y'all know. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan broke up. Oh my God, what's gonna happen now? Who is gonna date Lori Harvey? Who is she gonna date next? She already dated Diddy. She already dated Diddy's son. She already dated Trey Songz. Allegedly, who else? Child? Future. Like, Lori Harvey is 25 years old, and she has bounced from star to star. At the end of the day, you're 25. You do date a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the public eye, it's looking like a lot. And now she just went through Michael B. Jordan. And then you're in pictures. You're in pictures with your family, with these men. It's like, girl, what are you going to do next? How can you top this? It has nothing to do with being a Black woman. Oh, y'all still on Monique. How are you going to top this? Let me see what y'all saying about Lori. You said Lori should date herself for a year. I don't know. I don't know. But what does Lori do for a living? Lori is an influencer. Is she a social media influencer? What is it? Is she just walk the red carpet? Is she just a socialite? Remember, we used to say the same thing about Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. What do they do for a living? I guess that is what she's doing. She is now. Her life is her livelihood. So who is she gonna date next? Who knows? But what I do know is Steve Harvey has been allegedly throwing subliminal messages, and people are like, what is Steve Harvey talking about, honey? Sometimes he posted this. He said sometimes we need to what did he say? Sometimes we need to thank God for what didn't happen. That's one of the things he said. And he also said, love yourself, my G. And people think that he's throwing subliminals at Michael B. Jordan, because apparently, I don't know who cheated. I don't know who left. I don't know what had happened. People are saying, at first it was like a joint statement that they are breaking up. They're both heartbroken that this didn't work out. They both wanted different things in life. Then it came out from probably Lori's people that Lori was too young and she didn't want to get serious and she wanted to move on. And now, Michael B. Jordan is, at the game, sitting courtside, trying to look happy. It's just a lot. You saying Lori cheated? Who had cheated? Y'all know who had cheated? Damn, she is not his child. Okay, but listen, she got his last name, so she is his child. Maybe she will get an education. How old is MBJ? 35, and I think he like 35, and she 25, something like that. It was a little age difference. It was a little age difference, but yeah, they keep talking about these subliminals. Now Steve has came out and said he is team Lori, and we knew that Steve was gonna be Team Lori. How would he be Team Michael B. Jordan? And that's not your son. I mean, I'm just saying. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up this article I had just read about Steve talking about hold on. I'm telling you. He is Team Lori. Okay, Steve Harvey is supporting his daughter after the reported breakup. On Monday's episode of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, the host said, I am Team Lori, 1000%. She is my daughter and I love her and I support her. Jordan was 35 and Harvey 25, reportedly split after a year and a half together, and her father joked that his life hasn't changed because of it, saying that he still had to work. Like I tell everybody, things happen. Steve Harvey said, it's hard to be young and in the limelight and have a successful relationship. He also said he has no issues with Jordan, whom he has spoken. As long as you don't put your hands on my daughter, I don't give a damn what you do, Steve Harvey said. Neither Jordan nor Lori Harvey, a model. Oh, that's what she does. She's a model. Neither Jordan nor Lori Harvey, a model, has commented on their reported split as of Tuesday. Lori Harvey appears to have scrubbed all images of Jordan from her Instagram feed. In January, Steve Harvey said he was uncomfortable with the photo of his daughter sitting on Jordan's lap, but appreciated the Black Panther star's generous gift giving. What gifts he gave? Some people say he was stingy. I don't know. She is a model citizen. She is an IG model. Y'all so wrong. But there's that. Listen. Lori Harvey is 25 years old. We is not surprised. We did not think that they was ever. I didn't think they was gonna get married. I didn't care one way or the other. That's her life. Then she gonna be dating somebody else next week. That's what happens. Who she model for? Did her stepfather pay for the model? I cannot deal with y'all. Why are y'all so shady? Lori is listen, there is a double standard though. Why is it that women can't date several men without being labeled a pass around, but men can? Like, she's 25. She's a beautiful girl. I'm sure she's wanted, and that doesn't mean she's sleeping around. She's just dating. And maybe, she got, pictures at the club. Maybe she went on vacations or whatever. That don't mean she has sex with all these men. I don't know what she's doing with her cootie cat. Of course, she's going to support Lori, but Steve Harvey is a yes man. Marjorie, tell Steve what to do. Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's that. I would love to hear from you guys about these topics tonight. I've been talking a good little while, honey. We got a lot of things to say. I'm sure y'all got a lot of things to say. We talked about the ratings being 0.8. They went down. 100,000 people did not watch the show from this week to last week. Where y'all go? Where the 100,000 people go? Was they watching the MTV Awards or whatever was on? Was they watching 90 Day Fiance? Where did they go? We also talked about, we threw a little shade at Candy being labeled a predator, but there's that. I talked about that already yesterday. We also talked about, what else we talked about? Oh, Phaedra saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta was the Titanic, and she got off just in time. We talked about her interviews with Michael Rappaport on The Wendy Show and them showing straight from the A.com. And we also, let me see, what else we talked about? Steve Harvey. We talked about DL and Monique. We talked about several topics. So listen, pick a topic, call in, let me know what you think. Okay. I know it's like 5 topics. Y'all don't have to talk about everything. Pick a topic, one, and chat with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Okay. The link is in the chat. I have put it in Facebook and here. Let me pin it for y'all. Thank you so much, Queen Deidre. You're so sweet. She doing her. A lot of women stay with these loser bum dudes and take it. Okay, move around. If it's not working, move on. Who thought she was gonna stay with Future forever? Who? Future's a nice guy though. I heard he's very charismatic and all of that, but apparently it was time to move on. Hold on. She doing herself, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Okay, good for her. You like my shirt? It is for sale. Okay. It is for sale. Go to teespring.com. Straight from the A. You can get you an I Digress t-shirt. Mm-hmm. If you're a Patreon member, you can get 15% off. You a new subscriber, Pat B? Hello, Pat B. Welcome to all the new subscribers. If you are not subscribed, go ahead, take a moment and click that subscribe button, please. I need some subscribers. Okay. Nene Shade and Greg's children. Child, what else is new? Y'all want Nene to be on TV so bad. Let me go ahead. Let me go and pull Nene's Instagram up. Y'all want me to talk about Nene every day. Nene. Okay, let's go see what she's talking about. I don't see what she said. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let me go to the Instagram. I don't see no shade to Greg's children. I saw Greg's daughter shading her. Greg's daughter was up under the post. And do we really know that that's Greg's daughter's Instagram account? We don't know. You said Greg's daughter started it. Listen, Greg is not here. God rest his soul. Let's let this family grieve in peace. Y'all already know what happens when somebody in your family passes away. It's always some strife for a little while because that's how people work out their grief. They get angry. They get sad. That's one of the stages of grief is anger. Anger. What is it? Sadness, anger, all of that. So yeah. So leave them alone. Let them grieve in peace. Okay. Hey, Miss Barbara, how you doing?
Hey, Monique, I'm doing great.
What you call me?
Huh?
You call me Monique.
Oh, Michelle.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Michelle. Okay, this is not Monique.
I had Monique on the break, but this your GL thing is crazy. This is what I think about me there. I don't know how I'm trying to put your name together, but anyway, I think DL and Monique, I think they're just doing this thing for entertainment because DL is the one that's irrelevant, trying to get on top by being Kevin Samuel number 2. Because all that stuff he's saying is completely unnecessary. He going for the woman. He going for her. He body shaming her, calling her husband gay, and then acting like the victim by bringing up his daughter. He the one put it on social media in the first place. He should have never put it on there. And
but it was a long time ago, Miss Barbara. It's not right for her to republicize and open old wounds. That wasn't right. It's the same way. Why she mad at Oprah? Oprah did the same thing.
Yeah, I agree with that, but still, everybody seems to. Well, you're right about that, but still, yes. If you don't want nobody talking about your family, don't talk about theirs. Because everybody talks about Sydney as if Sydney don't have no feelings. He just her manager and her husband, but everybody got a problem with him being her, what they call a husband chair, or however they say that. But everybody seems to have a problem with that, but the man ain't going nowhere. And all that stuff he say about nobody love her, Sydney obviously do, her kids obviously do. He said all this crazy stuff that makes absolutely no sense. And it's just his way to attack a black woman like Kevin Samuel did, because that's what I see.
Well, aren't they attacking each other?
Yeah, but who put it on? Who started it? DL started it by putting it on social media in the first place.
Put it on. No. She went on stage. Didn't she start it?
Yeah. See, she said that is what the stage is for. Cause I don't know nobody that roasts people worse than Cat Williams. And for what she said, the stage is where they do that at. He went and got in his feeling and put it on Twitter. So she come to Twitter to respond to him, and it been going crazy since. On the stage, because even they go on the stage, we don't see that stuff until they put it on there. Like T.I. and that and the other girl. Nobody know nothing about T.I. doing nothing until they put it on social media, and then everybody get to talk about it. T.I. didn't put it on there, and I doubt the girl put it on there. But DL literally put it on there. So we can have something to talk about. Like you said, it's entertaining.
DL then published the video of Monique saying that he bent over and that he was DL. DL didn't post that. So how do you find it?
But he came on Twitter to respond to it. He know Monique didn't put it on there. He should have just never come on there. He knew he was wrong.
So you saying he should have never responded?
He should have never responded on Twitter about it. They should have kept it behind the scenes instead of going on Twitter telling the whole planet.
But she told the whole planet.
Well, she do it. You know how women do. You start something, we gonna finish it.
Thank you, Miss Barbara. I appreciate your opinion tonight. You look beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
All right. Bye. Nicole J. Edwards. You've got your whole name on here, honey.
Hello.
How you doing? Hey.
How are you doing? I wonder what Phaedra was talking. I'm confused what Phaedra was talking about when she said that the Housewives of Atlanta was the Titanic and she was Dubai. Is she on that show?
I guess she's gonna be making appearances on it. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But yeah, she was in a few of the clips, so maybe she's a bona fide friend of the show or something.
Because she act like she's gonna be one of them. That's what I was confused about.
Well,
and for as Monique,
she probably has a friend contract, so she's probably getting paid to be on there.
Oh, okay. And for as Monique need to be a preacher. She needs to be a minister.
What?
My sister, she's always my sister in this, so she needs to be a minister. She need to go just live with her man and continue letting her husband use her up.
How's she gonna be a minister? She like to curse and stuff too much.
Well, they curse too now. You know they curse.
Yeah, they do. They
do. They all do their little things.
Who's she gonna be preaching to?
She always talking about my sister this and my sister that. You hear how she talk when she want to be serious.
And my babies. She call everybody her babies. Funny. My babies, my loves.
Yeah, hey, she always do that.
Hey, my loves.
You know how she is. You know how she is, Michelle.
My sweet babies.
I love your background.
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful.
Thank
you. And
it
was nice meeting you.
It was
nice, beautiful.
Where we meet at, girl? We met on here or we met in person?
Yeah, just on here. That's all.
Oh, okay. I thought I met you by the street.
No. You have a blessed one.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Nicole. Let's see. Young Royalty, what you doing?
What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I think the Monique and DL topic is very interesting. And I don't know, I might be wrong, but my perspective is I think we need to be more supportive of outspoken Black women. Just like Maxine Waters said, be controversial. You know what I'm saying? She might be hidden below the belt a little bit.
But here, of Monique. But what about the women that Monique is hurting at this point? She hurt.
I get that some people feel that way, but I agree with what she said. I don't think she's traumatizing that lady, but if she is, like I said, I do think she did go below the belt, but let's put this into real life perspective instead of being politically correct, because I think that's what people like to do a lot of times. And everybody know we have that one auntie that if you start something with her, she might not get you today, might not get you tomorrow. She might get you at the next family reunion 2 years from now. And it's going to be for the old and the new. And that's exactly what she said. So I think that she would have never came for him if he would have never crossed that line in the first place with her and her husband. So I think that DL just learned a lesson that leave people alone because everybody don't fight fair.
Okay, but what about the other people have said things to Monique and she just let it go? Like Corey Holcomb been dragging her all up and down the dang internet. And she
I don't think they have that type of personal relationship like her and DL though.
What kind of personal relationship did her and DL have?
She said she invited him into his home and all that stuff,
Oh, okay.
Seem like their families know each other.
Okay.
So I just think that, she's
so
that type.
All is fair in this battle.
No, I don't think it's fair. I think that he's learned a lesson that everybody don't fight fair. Leave people alone.
Ooh.
It was no reason for him and his team to speak on that lady's marriage and then sit up on the sofa with Steve Harvey and talk about that lady's career again and again. And then he went and did the interview with, what is his name, Vlad TV.
Uh-huh.
And that really pissed her off.
Oh, dang.
So, you know.
You're right. They do have a history, but it's just a lot. All this back and forth.
And it's very unfortunate. I agree with you. It is a lot, but I think he just learned a hard lesson. Everybody don't fight fair, so you might not want to start with certain people.
Okay.
Because it can get real nasty.
Right. You can't tell nobody how to get mad.
Yeah, because some people get started and you can't stop them. You know what I mean? Because she said she was going to get them. And all the people talking about she talked so nasty and all this stuff. I'm like, y'all ain't never seen Monique on stage before. She is like the female Richard Pryor. Like, she goes all the way there.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not team either one of them at this point. I was kind of trying to support Monique, like I said, but she does kind of seems to weaponize stuff sometimes. You know what I mean?
Agree with
like you're not fighting for us. You fighting for you, and you trying to make it seem like you fighting for us. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, and that's why I put it into perspective. Like, everybody got that one auntie or family member that's like that, and when they get in that zone, they have tunnel vision, and you can't tell them they wrong.
Yeah,
and they're gonna bring up the old and the new. DL knows. I have a feeling DL knew that.
And look, I ain't even mad at her for fighting for her, but don't disguise that as you fighting for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm not saying she right, but I'm just saying, like, she one of the type people, she'll go all the way there with you. She'll meet you where you at and some.
Yeah.
But lastly, I just wanted to touch on Phaedra and because I heard y'all talking about Dubai or whatever. And it seems that once again, old cockeyed Andy Cohen is using Black women to pull the weight of his show, because it seemed like two of those girls from the States or Atlanta, right?
That's what they say. I haven't seen it yet, but
the girl that's from Atlanta, or the one that's from Georgia, I don't know if she's from there, but she sure talked about Georgia a lot. She lived not far from me. Yeah, I was like, wow, he has a lot of Black Americans on here.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how long that's gonna last in a country like, UAE, but yep, he's using Black women to pull the weight of his shows again.
Well, he always
While he sit back and laugh.
He always does it. And Phaedra put on the blood wig. She's gonna be the new Nene. Let me stop. They kill me with this blood though. Anyway, let me stop. But she looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I wish her the best, and I honestly do want Phaedra to come back, because it's not fair that everybody gets put in the hot seat except Candy. She needs to face Phaedra.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about them calling her out about being, crossing boundaries with the sex toy stuff?
Heck yeah. She need to chill with that, because first of all, everybody on that trip was not in a relationship. And then those were other people's marriages. You need to respect people's boundaries. Going back to Monique and DL again, you can't be talking on people's relationship and stuff and then think that's cool. Some people might get with you.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Keep doing your thing.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hold on.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm wonderful, Dre. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling to talk about the topics tonight.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate you sticking to the topics.
Yeah. So starting with Monique and DL, as you know, like, I support Black females. Being a Black alpha male as I am, I have to, support my ladies and respect the Black females. I think that's, my goal in life is to make sure Black females get what they want to get accomplished. And as you know, I stand up for the Black ladies. I love the Black ladies, being the alpha male that I am. And So I was, team Monique, and I think she was like really mad. I really don't know what she was mad about or whatever, but I'm still team Monique. About being team Monique. Okay, so I'm still team Monique. DL, I guess he need to get out he had to get out his frustrations, so he did the best that he could to get them out. I honestly wouldn't go see neither one of them because they're not funny. But me loving the black, beautiful Monique the way I do, I probably would go see her because she's a legend. Right?
Okay.
And being a legend, she's also an Oscar winner, right? So that really made me accomplish a lot of stuff, because sometimes you could just sit back and realize like Monique came a long way, and she's just such a blessing to us to watch, and we should give her flowers while she here,
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes, like when they here on Earth, like people die so fast and we don't realize that. So while she here, I actually like Monique, and I also want to talk about Lori Harvey and Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Like they've been together for like a year, and sometimes people break up. So Lori probably broke up with Steve because
Steve is her father, her stepfather.
Oh, okay. Lori and who's the guy name? Michael.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. Lori, first, Michael is kind of old for her because, like, when he used to play for the Bulls, I used to go see him, or I think I was like a little baby and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So when he played, the actor. Okay, the actor Michael be the actor. I don't. I mean, I don't really look at celebrities like that. I maybe maybe.
Okay, Drake. Okay, Drake. Why you want to talk about it if you don't?
I'm talking about. I don't look at this. Why do I want to talk about what?
Go ahead, Drake. I got a whole bunch of other people waiting.
No, I was telling you about the Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, I think they made like a wonderful couple.
Hey, Obi.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm probably just gonna say everything I wanted to say and then I'll be out. So, Phaedra, I heard that she's friends with one of the ladies from Dubai. Her name is Caroline Brooks.
Okay.
So I heard she's going to be a friend of, and I also heard that she's actually planning on moving to Dubai, and that's kind of why they're interested in her getting on the show, because if she moved there, then she's going to be part of the cast. I don't know if you heard that too, but I heard something like that.
I heard when she was on one of them shows, she said she was thinking about buying a place, but
I see. Okay.
I don't see her taking her kids and moving though. She gonna take her kids.
I don't see that either. Yeah. I just heard, or just something I heard like in passing, so I wasn't really sure if it was true.
Yeah, I mean, she might. Who knows?
Yeah, and
oh my God.
I heard.
Okay, go ahead.
So regarding Monique and DL, to be honest, I really don't follow them that closely. I know Monique from a lot of movies that she's done in the past, so she's probably the one I know better than the other person. But I still feel like Monique was really low in bringing up the kids. Like, no matter how you look at it, I just feel like just don't involve the kids. You know, like once you involve the kids, it's kind of going out of hand. And at some point, somebody just has to take the high road and just end it, because I feel like they're both making themselves look bad at this point. I mean, at the end of the day. Especially, you know, when he keeps comparing her with Precious, I'm not too sure why he keeps doing that, because he's done it like numerous
because I
times
feel
now.
like that's almost like, you know, body shaming, fat shaming, or whatever the case may be.
It's
Like,
kind of it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
She was clearly playing a role. She won an Oscar, blah blah blah. But you keep bringing this up, and for what?
Yeah, that's what I think. I feel like somebody just needs to stop. Like, they should just stop at this point. It's kind of already gotten there, and let it just end there. Right. So that's what I think, and I'll be out. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Obi. All right. Hold on. Hey, Terry. You muted. Terry. Okay. Dre.
Yes.
You need to be on your better behavior.
I was talking to someone in the background. I thought I was on mute.
No, you weren't. Mr. Motivation.
Okay, my bad. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Dre?
Hey.
Okay, so listen. I didn't even look at Housewives. I looked at it last night. So check this out. When I called in, I didn't say nothing about it. So I know now. Okay, I do like Candy. You know, I like her. You know who she. I don't got nothing bad to say about her. But the thing is, I could tell if you notice Sheree, Kenya. You know what I'm saying? They're at a particular age. No, they're like, you know, I want to spray my mama age. 50s. It's the new 20, 21, 25. But if you notice, you know, I think Sheree asked Kenya, she said, you got that thing on base like the little vibrator. And Kenya was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's really kind of cringy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I can see how, you know, how I can see, I don't know, like the thing, and it was kind of weird because Ralph had what's old Sanya, yeah, whatever, Sanya, her little vibrate thing, and I'm just like, okay, I think that is a little too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. One thing I don't like is how they make the black woman look. Let me think about it. On Beverly Hills, New York, even Dallas, you don't see those housewives doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost as kind of, they're like just kind of like, why our black women, black sisters, why they, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they doing that? You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, but I was just like, that's crazy. I didn't really like that, but it was an okay episode. You know, I won't even say it wasn't. I enjoyed it. Now with the whole Phaedra stuff, Phaedra said she don't want to be on there. I know she would. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Phaedra don't want to relive that situation with Candy. So just how Candy don't want her on there, Phaedra don't want to have to bring that back up. You get what I'm saying? And I know she say she's a mother of, you know, 2 fantastic black boys or whatever. I get that. But I know Phaedra would definitely go back. But she don't want to address that, you know, the situation with the whole sex dungeon. And so I feel like I feel like this kind of, I feel like Andy, they all want her back. But, you know, and so with that, even with that Monique stuff and DL, you know, they just really need to let it go. You know what I'm saying? I know it's easier said than done because we not in their shoes, but I feel like, again, like I said, I'm still sticking to what I said. Monique is a comedian. That's what she do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like DL shouldn't really, and I can't really say, you know, he shouldn't have went back and forth with her, you know, but dang, like, it's just, okay, it's getting too far now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's it. So let me ask you this, Michelle. Do you think that do you think this is Candace's last season?
I don't
know. No.
You don't? Yeah,
No.
I can see that.
No.
And it's crazy because even like when I think it was the guy that asked her how he feel about the little comment that Phaedra made. She was like, it's cool, you know, she was like basically saying that she was like, she didn't catch on to it, but she was basically saying Phaedra is always shady. She's like, you compliment us by saying, you know, I'm a businesswoman or whatever. And she said, then she went on to say, I'm gonna lead him on the Titanic, basically like drowning. So Candy basically picked that up or whatever. She was like, "You gonna still see me or whatever with these." I don't know. I just feel like humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying Candy ain't humble, but like quit, like who get like it's not that. Well, I can't say that because I can't say it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in Candy's shoes, but I just would base more of the story. Just humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna get.
I don't like that. I don't like when people tell people to humble themselves.
Well,
But
she needs to humble herself.
Michelle,
she
I
really
want to hear your reasoning for that. And I can kind of understand. Okay, tell me why you say you don't like when people
because
say
when
humble.
you tell somebody to humble themselves, that's almost like you're saying that they think they're
aggressive in a
better.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. And you know what? And I
So
apologize.
why should anybody have to humble themselves?
You're right.
You
You're
the
right.
best person
You're
you
right.
want to be.
That's true.
But God can take it away also, though.
Yeah,
if
but
you're not
I get
humble.
what Michelle's saying. You know what I'm saying in the sense, like.
Yeah, but you're not the
because
person
I don't
who
know Candy's
tell people
struggle.
to
How
be
she
humble.
got
You understand where I'm coming from? Like I understand that there are some people who aren't humble, but you can't dictate what that is, in my opinion.
Okay,
that's true.
I can see that. Well, okay, Michelle, that's all I want. And are you going to you going to Patreon tonight? At least give us 30 minutes.
Mr. Motivation, I appreciate you.
Well, Mr. Motivation, before you leave, I just want to say, looking at your picture, you know what I'm saying, and you coming on here. And by looking at your picture, you got 2 transsexuals on your picture. For showing love to the
Michelle. Hey, you going to Patreon? No, hey, you going to Patreon
both of y'all off. Thank you, Mr. Motivation.
That was nice of him, though.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Tattoo Ladybug. How you doing?
I'm well. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say that I have had enough of the Real Housewives of Chick-fil-A. She needs.
Why is the Real Housewives of Chick-fil-A?
Because, she was the one that started all that foolishness with, trying to ride the young lady when she went there. But Candy just does a little bit too much. She's disrespectful in a lot of ways, as everyone has said, with their own personal privacy. That's just, to me, is something that she just should never even touch on. Not even for ratings of a show. It's just some things you just don't do. And that's just one of them. And she really needs to stop with all of that kind of stuff, because the thing of it is, everybody already knows her track record. She's a sellout. She's going to throw you under the bus, and she don't care because it's really all about her. And so in the meantime, stop dragging everybody in your foolishness, thinking they all want to be a part of your game. She just carries the show to a whole low. And I just don't even like it. The rest of them just ain't got no backbone for anything. But in terms of Monique and DL and all this, you know what? It was a time when you went to a comedy show or you looked at a comedy show and they brought you laughter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was respectful. They brought you laughter. My babies is barking. I don't even know.
That's okay.
So I don't understand where everybody now, all these comedians, is just really going off the cuff. You got Will smacking people. You got the man chasing after on the stage with Dave Chappelle. You got making them acting crazy. I mean, when there was a time where we knew our comedians who brought us joy and laughter was so argumentative and so destructive to one another.
Wow.
They really are carrying. It's like, what are you supposed to give us to look at now? Because now you tarnished our memories of the good times or the jokes you had or the things that brought us joy by hearing y'all make jokes about it. But now everybody is on the defense for some reason. It seems like they all just ready to just attack.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know. I think that they just need to get back into the craft. Leave all that extra stuff. Stop making it so personal. And I don't really even know what's happening. I'm not in the act. I don't know what the world is like for them. Maybe it's things happening that they don't like and they just kind of bringing it to the surface. But it's really tarnishing the way we look at their comedic abilities. And they got a skill. And they need to stick to their skill.
Well, thank you, Tattoo Ladybug, for the insight.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Hold on. Terry, you back?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Yes. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm great. I had a delay and I could hear conversations, but they would seem like they were echoing.
Oh, turn off if you have another window open, close it. Or if you have another device
Close the other
on, turn it
window.
off. Yeah.
Okay. That's better. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what Monique's problem is. Is it the promoter not making her the headliner? Is it the past comments he made? Is it the joke when she went on the show? Is it that she doesn't feel like he's protecting Black women? Is it she feels like he's a coon? What is the problem?
Well, she already admitted she had a previous issue with him. I think she was just waiting on the opportunity to bring it to the forefront.
So how long ago was the radio show that he wasn't even at? That didn't even air.
Right. That was her husband's issue, seems like, and she just fighting the battle for him.
Yeah. So is it that's really the problem ultimately? Is that what she was waiting to get him to rectify for her? Yeah, I thought he did because he didn't air it, right? So I could see if he aired it and embarrassed her and her husband, but it didn't even air. So what makes the vicious turn for her, bringing his daughter into the mix? Someone obviously
listen. You're trying to make sense out of nonsense at this point. I can't even answer. I can't answer it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's about it. That's obviously about it because I don't know. She seems to pick a target like a rabid dog, and she doesn't want to let go of it, no matter who it is. First, it was Tyler, and then it was Lee. Then it was Oprah. You know, now it's DL for some reason, but it's still not clear to me, as a person who loves both of them, what her issue is with him. But I think that. And on the other hand, of course, I think he was wrong for bringing up people that she had legitimate gripes with in the past. I think the Lee Daniels incident or issue was pretty valid. So I don't know that you should, as a person.
But Lee Daniels, did he apologize to her?
He did, and that's the thing. But I mean, he's saying all these people she had problems with in the past. Some of those people, those problems were legitimate. Those issues were legitimate. So I get, but he just shouldn't have used them as weapons against her. Focus on what she's saying about you, and then figuring out on her side what the issue is you truly have with him. Because the initial issue was the whole headliner thing. That's a promoter issue. That's not a DL issue. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your call. All right. Goodbye. Hold on. Therese. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hazel. Hi.
How are you? I was just calling. This is my first time calling in. Thank you. I want to talk about Nene Leakes. Phaedra Parks. I am team Nene Leakes all the way, all day, every day. I don't care what nobody say about her. I am team Nene. And Phaedra Parks, I'm team Phaedra too. I like both of those people from Atlanta. And Phaedra was right. They're the Titanic now. Atlanta housewives are the Titanic now. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. It's just sad. I mean, really. I don't need much.
Everybody keep asking, what would we do if the Housewives wasn't on? Well, hell, y'all ain't watching it now, so it wouldn't make no difference with it.
It's other things to watch that's better than watching in Atlanta Housewives.
Listen, we still talking about Nene, and she been gone 3 years. We'll still be like,
exactly. We don't need Nene and we don't need her to be on Atlanta Housewives. I'm sorry to talk about Nene Leakes. She's still doing great things. I mean, it is what it is. But I just want to call in and say that. But about the Monique and DL Hughley, I think they need to stop. It's just ridiculous. I'd be embarrassed when I watch it. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, they too grown.
Oh,
Yes. They should
I mean,
be
two black
battling.
people just downing each other. Really? Well, that's what they love. But I just wanted to call in to say that this is my first time calling in. Well, I'm glad that I'm on your show, and I like your show. I watch it all the time. So,
thank you.
Thumbs up.
Where you
You're welcome. Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, shout out to Columbus. Thank you for calling in tonight.
You're welcome. I'll be calling in again.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hold on. Therese.
Good evening, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
Okay, perfect. I'm doing fine. And yourself?
I'm good.
I wanted to speak in regards of the DL and Monique's situation, because there's so many different levels in regards of what's going on in that situation. First, starting off with just saying that the whole thing clearly, allegedly, is a producer issue. But as you already stated before, Monique herself already stated, I don't know if I can curse or not, but DL had his ass getting ready to be handed to him. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at the live that her and Sydney did. And first thing I wanted to state is that, yeah, she came for his family, but at the same time, everyone has to understand Sydney is her family. Her husband is her daddy, is her protector, is her man. That's who she loves. That's the man that she goes to sleep with every night. And so for us to ignore the fact that a lot of people, there's many people that I've seen, reviewing or, speaking in regards of, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, but there's a lot of people that I've seen speaking over the past few years, Monique, about her being very boisterous and, standing up to Tyler Perry and Oprah, and speaking more in regards of, everyone has been speaking in regards of Sydney and saying how horrible he is, how he's destroying her career. At the end of the day, this is the woman this is the man that she chose. Mm-hmm. And so we have to look at that aspect first. And she's listening to all these people talking in regards of her husband and her and how she's done wrong to her career. And to a certain degree, I do believe that she is standing up for a lot of the bullshit that we see going on in the entertainment industry, because there's a lot of it going on. I mean, Monique from, I don't know if Real Housewife of Potomac, Monique spoke in regards of it, but we know Nene is up and very boisterous about what's going on behind the scenes currently. But going back to Sydney and Monique.
But like I said earlier, two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah,
Monique,
that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah, it can be a situation where she is being mistreated for being a black woman, and it can be a situation where she
I don't
is
even think that I don't think
a great person
has a lot to do with her being a black woman. With this situation, she's been seeing this man DL talk about her for so long, and she has not said one thing to this man. You imagine just holding your tongue and somebody throwing rocks at you, eventually going to get tired and say, okay, I'm about to fuck you up, and now it's time. But I'm not going to give it to you on the level that you think is going to be served to you. I'm going to give it to you when you least expect it. And that's the kind of person I am myself. But anywho, so when it came to this situation on this Dago stage, he got his ass handed to him. I woke up early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for work. And the first thing I saw on YouTube, once I saw a little clip of yours, I also saw this situation. And I saw the her performance before she went into opening. And I was like, I laughed. I didn't think that anything was wrong with it. I mean, she said a lot of things. First thing I heard a lot of other people say that, she attacked his wife. No, she used his wife to talk about his ass. Talking about the wife would have said the wife was a bitch. The wife was a coward
too. She was like,
no, how?
How? By saying the wife was sucking the dick of a coward?
No. Pause for a second. Okay, pause. If I was to say to your mother, Michelle, I can't stand that bitch, and she I can't see how you deal with her. You got all the she said that woman has strength for sucking the dick of a coward. She's strong for sucking the dick of a coward. She didn't say that woman was fucked up or crazy or stupid. She said
listen,
that woman.
The same way she felt like DL disrespected Sydney by asking those questions of her when he wasn't even there, by having his staff ask those questions. It's the same thing she did when she was on stage. So you can't throw shots and say DL disrespected your husband.
And that's one thing I would not say. There was a lot of contradiction going on because a lot of one thing I wanted to because I guess there was a discrepancy of who was going on stage first, clearly. And that's one of the things that did you ever hear at what point did the issue come up where they were like, was it like a situation behind the stage? I'm not going first.
Well,
you're
she
going first?
said that DL threw a fit and was like, if he don't go first, I mean, if she don't go first, then he ain't going on, period.
And see, 100%, I'm on Monique's side. I am on Monique's side with this situation, but I also think to myself, like, you got on stage and you got mad because the man didn't want to go first, but you doing the same thing. You just blasted man because he didn't want to go first. Because it wasn't like something like he was going to leave.
That's why I can't say that either party is right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's what I will not say. That's why I say it was a producer issue.
Even if she has legit beef, she'd have went in the gutter.
But you don't think that, okay, so question for you. You don't think that, this is how I look, comedy in itself, I'm part of the LGBT community. Back into, I want to say it was 2003, back in 2003, I was a kid. And this is before I even had any knowledge of being attracted to a man or anything on that level. And I was sweeping my grandmother's floor and I was listening to a Chris Rock joke. And Chris Rock started talking about a joke with Celine Dion and how it pertained to a black man listening to it. And immediately he basically called any black man that would listen to Celine Dion gay. And at that time, I was in school and being picked on for being gay. And I did not even find myself mentally or attracted to men at that time. So for me to hear a black man that I looked up to go that route, it hit me. And so it made me turn away from him. Coming back to this situation now, around 2020 when COVID and whatnot hit, the first thing I thought was like, damn, we haven't had any comedy movies and stuff like that, but we're moving more to a emotional, conscious world where people are talking about their feelings. People are not taking jokes the way that they used to anymore. People are more sensitive and like, no, you can't say that because it's hurting us. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, whoever said I love Celine Dion, it hit me because I did love Celine Dion as well. And I still do. But anywho, but with this situation coming back now, I just thought to myself, like, is there any place for comedy in the world that we're moving now to? Because almost everything that we saying to each other is almost wrong. Like, no one can speak their mind and no one can take it with a grain of salt, and that gets so offended. So now when we speed forward to the comedy show, Monique said she was gonna hand his ass to him, but she included it in her comedy joke. Comedy ain't nothing but these people talking about their experiences and twisting it, for relief of what we personally going through in real life, and some of us that can relate. I don't see that woman did anything wrong when she put it into her comedy act, even though she may have did some distasteful ways about it. But as you can see, again, that joke with the Celine Dion with Chris Rock, that wasn't tasteful for me as well. But there's still people that supported him, and there's still some people that didn't. And we saw.
I get it.
I'll leave that at that. But yes,
I get it.
Well, that's all I really wanted to say.
It's your first
and I appreciate you for having. I called before, and I was over here like boiling because of the comments that some of the people were making, because it's so one side. I'm like one of the people, I can see both sides so easily, but I'm not going to be But I appreciate you so much for having me on here and let me be able to voice myself on this. And I will be up here more, and I thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for calling.
All right.
Bye. Hold on. Jane. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you echoing. Close your if you have another window open, close it.
Did it close?
I can still hear it a little bit. Just have one thing open and it won't echo. Can you hear me, James?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I echoing?
No, you good.
First of all, I want to say, hey, Michelle.
Hey, James.
I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too. Where you
Yeah,
been?
I miss you working hard, you know. Me and my husband watch your show all the time.
Hey, hubby.
I mean, all the time.
I appreciate it.
So
you listening to the stream, so you're gonna be delayed. You need to listen to me on whatever you're talking to me on. That's what you need to listen to me on. Turn out the TV, whatever you got on the other side. Don't listen to me on that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
All right. So I like to say about Monique, I'm on Monique's side.
Okay.
Reason being because if you poke the bear gonna bite back. You know what I'm saying? He get on all these TV shows, DL somebody, oh, I knew she was gonna be hell when I worked. Well, then why did you do it in the first place? And then, as we all know, when we was growing up in kids, I'm 46 years old, so I know when I was growing up in kids days, there was no limit to who you talk about, what you talk about when you went off. So it's fair game when they say no kids involved, no family. When they talk about her husband, she can't baby the child. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And
I found. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I found her little tirade on the stage quite amusing.
It was
entertaining. Okay, I can understand why he pissed off, and it was the fact of he took it just like she said. He took it off the stage and made it into something else. I feel like they all have some hand in what made this drama continue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, he could have not said anything, and they could have handled it offline. They could have handled it with
that's
the
what it all boils down to.
But
I think they could have did it all behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But I guess both of them have an ego problem. You know what I'm saying? They both have that ego problem.
Yeah.
And they either one hate to be outdid, so it just came out. It was coming anyway. They've had problems in the past, so it was bound to happen.
You're right.
But that and and I want to say I love Phaedra. Oh God, hey, if I was straight, that would be my wife, Phaedra.
Phaedra said, honey, it's the Titanic. Honey. She was at Dubai. She gonna leave Atlanta on the Titanic.
I'm telling you, right? I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch your show every time I used to say, where is Phaedra?
Where is Phaedra?
We'll run to the living room, turn it on and watch it, and then I'll be trying to call. You don't never let me in.
You don't never be calling. I don't never see your name.
I got on with you and Josh once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once. Then I kept calling back into my. I ain't got no time. I got to go to.
It be too many people back. It's too many people back here now. I'm still looking.
All right, then. You know what's up, but yeah, I'm from the A, but I moved to Ohio for a better job. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But, yeah.
Follow the money. Follow them coins.
We love you here in the O.
Oh, appreciate it.
You hold it down, and I will be in the chat, of course. And I got your shirt.
Oh, which one you get?
The red one.
With the Atlanta ATLian or the I Digress?
I Digress.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
That's why I put on there earlier. It's the shirt for me.
Well, thank you, James. I appreciate
anytime for our black queen, that black goddess. You in the house, you know what it is. You keep it up and keep it moving and keep it going. God bless you all down there.
God bless you. Thank you. Oh, I love my supporters. Queen of Knock. Dre's still back here too.
Well, hello, Miss Michelle.
Hey, Queen.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. You look so beautiful. I've always loved the red glasses, child.
Thank you.
No, I love your profile picture, Queen.
Thank you, Dre.
Oh, I done made a love connection with Dre. Oh.
Dre, you know, I love you to pieces.
I love your profile to pieces.
Oh my goodness. But yes, I just want to touch on Phaedra just for a second. She looks gorgeous.
Okay.
And she's the queen of shade. So kudos to Phaedra, because I said this before that it is the Titanic, and I'm just glad that somebody else spoke on it.
I said it too. I keep saying it's a sinking ship. Y'all be thinking I'm just hating.
No, because nobody wants to, like I said, with Candy and the vibrating panties or whatever she do, that is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now, do you really believe she would have did this with the old cast members? That wouldn't even went down. So I don't even understand why.
You remember when she tried that with the dildos, and Nene was like, "I did not want a dildo in my
Right.
Hey.
I'm just like, girl, okay, we get it. You do the sex toys and all this, but you ain't tired of having sex. Make it make sense.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Yeah. And speaking on DL and Monique, oh my God. Yeah, it does need to come to an end, but I will say this, yes, I am with Monique. I cannot support DL because you talk about everybody yourself. And I can recall when you say you never worked with Monique, you don't know Monique, but you've been on the Parkers.
Ooh.
And now all of a sudden you don't know her. You know, if you didn't want to work with her because you didn't heard all these rumors, then why take the gig? I'm with the last part on that.
Is he even funny though? Like,
He's not. He actually been booed.
Like I never
several
heard anybody
times.
say, "Hey, I'm
I've
going to that
never heard
DL
Monique
concert."
being booed.
But DL had his own show back in the day. He was on Comic View and all that stuff. He was on,
and Monique was on Def Jams. She had her own show. She had.
Listen, they both have years in the game.
Right.
I also have no funny from either one of them, but
if I had to put my money, I'm going to see Monique because DL has been booed several times, even when you was with the Kings of Comedy.
Oh, they said so was Monique. That's what Jazbell said.
When?
She don't know. Jazbell be coming with no receipt. Jazbell, call in, let us know.
Because, yes, because I would like to know that because, like I said, I mean, I look at it like this, Michelle. I do believe that some things has transpired where she has been done wrong. I just think that Monique probably handled things, kind of aggressively dealing with people. And now her name is just put out being difficult regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were right, but because that's the name you got now.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's not going to respect you now because, hey, working with her, she's difficult. And she may not be.
But bringing in that sensitive topic about his daughter and stuff, I think that just went too
well,
far.
Yes, it did. It did because I don't want nobody ever coming for my kids.
Nobody's off limits.
But I would just say this on DL. When you speak of your kids, do we hear about your dad's son? Because I don't even hear nothing about him.
Oh,
who
what are we supposed to hear?
I'm just saying, I never hear him speak on that situation. Because now, mind you, I thought that's what Monique was referring to when she said a coward. Because you didn't even want to tell your wife that you had an outside child.
Oh.
Until the baby got killed.
Oh.
Yeah. I got receipts on that. If anybody want to come for me on that one.
Oh.
Well, can we see them tonight?
I can
y'all just be digging up the dirt, Lord.
But that's what you get what I'm saying, Michelle. It's like I thought no, I don't agree with her bringing up his child. No. But I thought that's what she was speaking on.
Mm-hmm.
Is
it true?
Yes, it's true. The baby was 9 months. And his mistress boyfriend shook the baby to death.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
I kind of remember that story. I do remember that story.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. DL is not nowhere near squeaky clean like he trying to play the victim right now.
Okay, well, since Michelle don't want to say nothing, I'm gonna say it for you. All this is alleged.
Okay, alleged.
No, I'm just saying so she,
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying. You know, if
Why
you're
he
gonna
don't talk about it then?
say what now?
Why he don't talk about it?
Exactly. That's my point.
Because it's not funny. That's not something to be
No.
discussed.
I'm not saying for like
Nobody
comedy.
said
No.
it's funny. We talking
No. But what
like
I'm saying is
interviews.
how you always talk about your children. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? If
No, I
if
hear
you
you.
have a baby deceased, that baby is always gonna be on rolling off my lips, my baby,
What's
because
up,
that was your
Mara?
kid.
Okay.
But I want them to end it. I really do, because like I said,
Well, it ain't going nowhere no time soon. I already know. Monique gonna be up next. And she gonna be on some stage and she gonna
but
drag them.
that's what I'm saying. I just wish that she would just stop battling. Just stop it and let the people that who they are, let them fall on their own sword.
Yeah, so who do you like the most between Monique and DL though?
Monique, definitely. I've been a fan of
Yeah.
her since, like I said, when she was on Def Comedy Jam. I followed her since then, up until Precious, up until her show on BET, and then it's like the light went out on her.
And you just said that something about her mentioning something about his kids, but didn't he mention something about her childhood first?
No, not that I don't know.
He said something about she was molested. She
Yeah,
played
but
herself
that
in
was a
Precious.
rebuttal after she said something about his daughter, I
Oh, okay. So
believe.
she said it first.
Yeah. What I'm talking about is the comedy show when she said about his wife being a coward, sucking the of a coward. I thought that's what she was referring to.
Yeah. Well, listen, we ain't gonna get nowhere with this. Monique is listen.
No.
I appreciate you, Queen of Knox. Thank you for calling.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Always a pleasure. You have a good evening. You too, Drake.
You too.
Bye.
Y'all gonna exchange numbers?
Inbox me.
Drake got plenty of women.
Where you from though?
I'm from South Carolina. Can't you hear my country swine?
Hey, did y'all ever find that one girl that went missing?
Look, Dre.
Alexis.
We ain't doing this. Thank you, Queen of Knox.
Bye.
Dre.
I was thinking we was on Patreon. My bad.
We ain't. I gotta take these last couple of calls. Either you're gonna be my co-host and you're gonna act appropriately, or you gonna go. What you gonna do?
I just drank some water, so I'm good.
Okay. Well, you was thirsty, so now you better. Okay. Hey, Ray Bay.
Hey.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Beautiful picture.
I'm,
Yes.
Thank you. I'm doing well. So first of all, I just want to say I have been reading all the tea off your website since college.
Oh,
so I
thank
know you're welcome. You like the OG of blogging to me. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, trust me, you definitely taught a lot of the girls
I'll take
on how
it.
to blog.
All these bitches is my sons.
Period. And I just want to put that out there. Like, so I'm like, let me give my girl props. Because people be trying not to give you props. And I'm like, no, this is the OG. Y'all wow.
They be trying their best, Tiny. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, even though she ain't been on there in 10 years, you still that
Right.
OG.
It has not been no 10 years, Drake. Hush. You just mad. You don't read it no way. Anyway.
She's still that girl. But
okay.
So you said we were done talking about Monique because I wanted
No,
to
I mean we can if that's what you want to talk about, but we talked about so many other things tonight. We talked about Steve Harvey and throwing shade at, about Lori and MBJ. We talked about Phaedra throwing shade, talking about the Real Housewives of Titanic. We talked about the Housewives ratings sinking, and we talked about Monique. But you can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
So hold on, let me get to Phaedra real quick. First of all, you're 48 years old. You are the baby mama of a felon with 2 kids.
Listen, I love Apollo. Don't be dragging Phaedra like that. I mean,
no, the only reason why I'm dragging Phaedra because I don't like how Phaedra did things on the show. I felt like Phaedra could have been that girl right now on the show and helped with the ratings if she wouldn't have did the dirty thing that she did, dirty things that she did. That's the only issue I have with Phaedra. That's it. But you know, and then it's like you constantly throwing shade, and it's like, Phaedra, I need you to really apologize to these people that you hurt. Like, stop throwing so much shade. That's all when it comes to Phaedra. Okay, but I'm glad she switched her look up. She looks a little bit better. We doing the.
Okay, what happened? Trey, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. My internet works.
I thought it was me. Ray Bay, you went off.
I'm gonna just keep it real when it comes to Monique. I was for Monique.
Ray Bay, we missed about 2 minutes of what you were saying. You went off.
My bad.
But that's okay.
I said that I used to love Monique. I really did. I did not like DL because DL did an interview and he did kind of state that he was somewhat satisfied that that outside child did pass because it helped with his.
Make sure you guys have Wi-Fi when you call in. Make sure it's paid up and up to date.
Ray Bay. All righty. Well, we was trying. Ray Bay,
can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
So I don't know what's going on. I got good.
We done missed your point. I don't even know what you had said. Now you said something about the baby, and then you went off.
Oh, I was saying that he did mention that he was kind of satisfied that the baby had passed. He did mention that in the interview, DL.
Oh.
Because he was saying that it helped his marriage and helped his family by the baby passing. So the last caller, he did do an interview saying that. And I watched the whole interview and I was like, yo, like he's really admitting this. And he didn't say it. Yeah. So I was through with him then because I'm like, bro, not only did you cheat on your wife, but you're happy that the baby passed? Or you're saying that it helped y'all marriage? How?
What interview was this? We need to find this.
I'm gonna find the interview because somebody posted a snippet because they were coming, they was coming for him, and they posted a snippet of it, and then it was on IG. But I'm gonna find the full interview because I had used the link that the person posted to watch the whole interview. So the last caller is right. It's not alleged. Like he said that. He said this. Real talk.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look. So I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, look for it. And as far as Monique, I feel like Monique is not in the best place right now when it comes to the business. People not looking at her in a positive light. So when you bring up his daughter and you know that you were a victim of molestation yourself as well as a lot of other Black women out here, that was not the time, and that was not a good look. It was not a good look. And then your husband standing behind you looking like, yeah, baby, you tell him. Like, first of all, if my man love me, he's supposed to check me so I don't make a bigger fool out of myself. Okay?
So, it's a lot. Well, I appreciate you, Ray Bay. Where you calling from?
I am calling from Houston, Texas. Whoop, whoop. But I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Myrtle Beach.
Okay, Myrtle Beach. I like the beach out there. Well, thank you so much, Ray Bay. Okay.
All right.
Appreciate you. Dre, I got about 3-4 more people. Should I take more calls or are you gonna end this for me?
Are you going to Patreon tonight, Michelle?
Oh my God. Hey Toya, how you doing? Toya.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good. So, you're not going to like what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
There are two people who are self-sabotaging themselves. Well, who are self-sabotaging.
Mm-hmm.
And those two people are Monique and Nene. Yes.
Yes. I agree with you 100%. With
The
second one.
I absolutely love them both.
Mm-hmm.
I love DL Hughley. I love comedy shows. I go all the time. I go to comedy shows that the comedians are not even known. They're up and coming. That's how much I love comedy shows. However, Monique has been given another chance, and she just finds a way to ruin it. You know, I love her. I want the best for her. I love DL. I think that if she's not careful, she's going to get into a really deep depression because right now she's trying to prove something to somebody. I don't know who it is. But she needs to I don't know. She needs to change her ways.
Okay.
Now, I personally think that I'm a black woman. I don't have to say as a black woman each time that I say that. Each time I talk as a black woman, everybody can see that I'm black. If I am a physician, I am a physician because I am a physician. I'm not a physician because I'm a black woman.
Are you from the United States?
I am an American.
Are you from?
I'm not from the United States, but I am American.
I understand. Okay.
So I think that whenever we say as Monique says, as a black woman, no, Monique, you're not helping all black women. You're helping Monique. Everybody can tell that you're black. You don't have to say that. So I don't like the way that she uses us for her own agenda.
Well, I think, like I said, two things can be true at the same time. Monique can have issues, being black in the industry. It's been systemic in, the United States with black women in particular for damn near ever. So I just feel like, a lot of people just don't understand the struggles that we go through. Now, is she hard to deal with, as far as with her husband, I think that's another layer to the situation that, he comes with even more issues. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I truly pray that she's able to figure out what's going on and help herself.
Okay.
Same with Nene.
All
But
right. Well, I appreciate you for calling in.
thank you.
All right, goodbye. Hold on one more. Dre, you don't have much to say. Shaquille, you're on mute.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just listen to the conversation. I'll start with Phaedra. I love Phaedra. Phaedra's amazing. She's great TV. She has great one-liners, quick comebacks. However, watching that clip of her with Michael Rappaport reminded me why I don't want to see Phaedra back on TV. Phaedra cannot be honest. As amazing as she is and quick, Phaedra talks in circles to not answer questions. Her sitting on that couch saying, trying to come up with something to say something, a response. I just had a flashback of her at the reunion, not answering any of those lies that she made up about
So
Kandi.
she didn't answer no questions when she was on Michael Rappaport?
In roundabout ways. Would you come back to the show? I'm yachting in Dubai. They're on the Titanic. You didn't answer the question. Because if they offered you a peach and gave you a good check, you would come back. Because why are you doing Housewives adjacent shows, other Housewives shows? You would come back to Housewives Atlanta if they offered it.
True. I
mean, what does she do for a living?
Allegedly, she's a mortician and a lawyer, but she doesn't win the cases. Allegedly. Allegedly she has all these businesses. She says she has businesses in Dubai. She was fumbling talking about this new tech company that she started in Dubai. She was fumbling trying to tell us about that. So I don't know what she does.
She mouse too, and she do it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But she's a lawyer, so lying lawyer, so I don't know. But I'm not
She's
interested
an
in seeing
attorney.
her.
She's a mortician.
She can make appearances, be like a friend every other.
She's a model. Remember, she signed with Wilhelmina Modeling.
Oh yeah, she does take pictures for Instagram. She does take pictures for Instagram. That's true.
Okay, she's an influencer.
Anybody can be that.
Yeah, she can be like a friend of the show, maybe something like that, but I don't need to see her. Or if they put her on Housewives, we're not watching that anyway. So if she's on Atlanta, nobody's going to see that either. So I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. I did see the last episode of Atlanta. I will say I don't like that the new Sonya person. I feel like she's trying to make a statement with all that back and forth with her and Drew, and that's supposed to be your friend. That was weird to me. I just seen Drew say, "Well, we're supposed to. You picked me up. I picked you up when you got your accident. You was in my room. So why are we having this conversation in front of the crowd?" That was real weird to me. That just gave me like Sonya's doing it for TV vibes. And the Monique situation, I'm always on Monique's side. I'm Team Monique because Monique always happens to prove receipts. She always happens to back up what she's saying. If we talk about Tyler Perry, it was a phone call that Tyler Perry, you know what I mean, apologized, offered the money. He said he was going to clear her name and never did it.
You don't think it was wrong for Monique to like leak the phone conversation?
Now, Michelle, I will say I do think it was wrong. However, I can't ignore what I heard him say. I can't ignore him admitting that she didn't do nothing wrong, and he don't know how that came about, and offered to give her money and said he was going to clear her name. You know what I mean? Whether she was wrong for that, I do feel like.
But did it change anything when she leaked the conversation?
To a lot of people like me, it let me know, well, she not lying. Whether she's vindicated on a larger scale, she get put back in movies and TVs, which now we're starting to see. But at that time, it was like whether that happens for her or not, at least I know. At least, all right, she not lying. Tyler Perry said it on the phone. You know what I mean? He said she didn't do nothing wrong. So, I mean, in that case, it helps some people be like, okay, her name is cleared. But in a bigger scale, it probably made things worse, I guess.
Yeah, but because then don't nobody want to talk to you. Don't nobody want to confide in you. Don't nobody want to say nothing to you because you recording calls and you leaking what we said. Like that's one thing for me being a blogger. Like I have always prided myself on whoever I talk to offline. Y'all ain't gonna never hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just
as much
common.
as we want to sometimes, Michelle, because
you
be on the edge of telling us some stuff
people,
sometimes.
People love confidentiality. They love knowing that they can talk to you in confidence. So.
Well, that's how I felt when Claudia was talking to me and you put it on your station.
Oh my God, you asked me to do that. Why are you bringing Claudia Jordan up in this? Colorist Claudia.
That was Michelle. She didn't have no control over that.
Thank you.
She received an anonymous tip.
And then the anonymous tip gonna speak out and say it was me.
But like, yeah, so for that situation, like I feel like I said, I believe Monique because I feel like she always has receipts. She backs up what she says. Even Lee Daniels, we see him now spinning the block and apologizing, saying he was wrong. You know what I mean? He let Hollywood get to his head. And even her situation with Netflix, now we see she about to work with a Netflix movie. So it's like, I feel like in certain ways she is vindicated. But when we see with Monique, if she got a problem with you, she's going to speak out. She don't care how wrong she sounds. She feels like she has the right message. So no matter how wrong the message may be or how wrong the messenger may be, she's going to deliver the message because she feel like she got a point and she want to, you know what I mean, bring truth to it.
Okay.
So for the DL situation, I feel like she might not should have brought up the daughter situation. I don't feel like as much as I don't feel like that was a right thing to do morality wise. I mean, they say all is fair in comedy. DL been talking about her family, her husband, whatever the situation, says she's mentally unstable, all these other types of crazy allegations. So it's like like she said, you can't be tender now, DL.
hey, bro, can I ask you two? Can I just ask you two questions off of that? Can I just ask you two questions? Okay, so the first question is on a Housewives show. What do you think about them arguing at Brooklyn birthday party?
I feel like the birthday party was stupid. It should have never been had at that illustrious place. For one, you're having a tea party for this child that don't even know what tea is.
For the kids, and then you speaking about adult stuff in front of all the kids.
Right. And you was fine with the conversation. In the argument, I feel like Sheree, people need to hold Sheree accountable. Because Sheree's the bone collector. She's been talking about everybody all these years.
Right.
Now you have a problem that somebody says something. Yes, the dude was wrong. He was messy. But y'all both did the same thing to each other.
Right.
Drew heard something the assistant said and told somebody. Sheree heard something. Sheree heard something the assistant said and told her friend because her friend couldn't stop running her mouth at the table. But Sheree kept trying to say, "I didn't tell nobody. I didn't do nothing." You're lying.
And what about what you think about the vibrate panty stuff?
That was too much.
Going to the play.
It was actually. I feel like if y'all all consenting to it, y'all all adults, y'all. If y'all want to play like that, you do what you want to do. But I feel like once y'all get together and everybody's remote sync up, that's where it get real kinky. Because your husband touching this girl's remote, and I feel like that's where it get weird.
Okay,
It's
wait.
like
One more question.
if that's what they want to do, they that fun and secure around each other's couples. Do what you want. I'm not.
One
doing
more
it.
question. What do you think about Ralph and Drew?
They're weird. I don't like Ralph for her. He gaslights her constantly. I don't like it. I hate the way he treats her on camera.
Okay, bro.
I only see a piece of their life, but I don't like it.
Right. I was just trying to show Michelle how people call here and say they don't watch the show, but they know every episode. I rest my case. Thank you, bro. Thank you for answering all the questions.
You're welcome.
When you said you didn't watch the show, but you knew everything I talk about. Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Ralph and Drew
you.
were on there last season. His actions hasn't changed for that.
And you don't watch the show though, right?
I just said I caught up on it. The Housewives is on YouTube.
Thank you, Shaquille. We appreciate you.
You're welcome, Michelle.
All right. You're awesome, Shaquille. Dre.
Well, we caught Shaquille a lot tonight.
We did not.
He watches the show.
So what? You watch
8 o'clock on Bravo Sunday night.
You watch it. And what's your point?
I do.
Well, clearly 100,000 people didn't watch it because these ratings was in the
Well,
dust.
you know, the MTV Movie Awards was on.
That's what you was watching. Instead, was the MTV Movie Awards.
No, that's what a lot of people was watching. Then I told you a lot
Well,
of people
nobody
died.
watching that because it wasn't even on the top in the list.
And I also told you a lot of people died of COVID. A lot of black folks, so that's probably what happened.
You know what, Dre?
What? A lot of people did die of COVID, and they was Housewives of Atlanta fans. Probably.
Thank you, Dre. I appreciate. That's not no joking matter, but
exactly. I'm not joking. I'm dead ass. You know, we had COVID. A lot of people passed away.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm just saying, but rest in peace to them. But all right, Michelle.
Anything else you got? What happened to your Oh, it's too late now.
What?
You was gonna do your dating thing.
My dating thing?
Yeah, you wanted to be Kevin Samuels.
Oh, you talking about my relationship thing? About relationship advice?
That's the only reason I brought you back, because that's what I thought you was gonna do, but you never brought it up. So I was like, well, he just here.
They probably don't have relationship problems in the chat. They probably know everything and probably, you know. I mean, I can help somebody if they need my help, but I don't think these people here need my help.
No, I don't think nobody needs your help.
I mean, but if they need my help, I would help if I can.
It's 111 in ATL.
Okay.
Yeah,
make a wish. I always make wishes, and them bitches never come true.
Anywho. Yes, exactly, Bernice. Bad co-host. I keep trying to give him the opportunity, but he, it is what it is.
What you talking about opportunity? What are you talking about?
Even Jezebel said, who want relationship? Jezebel, why would you cursing in my chat? How you a moderator and you cursing in the chat? I hate y'all. I really do. Anyway.
Are you on a Patreon though?
Should I go to Patreon? I don't have nothing to talk about tonight. I'll go tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
What you want to talk about on Patreon tonight?
I don't know, Michelle. This is your YouTube show. I don't know. I don't have nothing to talk about on Patreon. I mean, you asking me the shows I'm into. You say stop.
I guess we could do an after show. We could do a short after show. I don't want to be on there all night. Y'all gonna keep me on there all night. That's what y'all always do. I'll be like, I'm coming out for 30 minutes, and y'all always have me on there for 2 hours.
You fell asleep on Discord last night, huh?
I did fall asleep on Discord. No, I didn't. I left.
Yes, you did.
I did not fall asleep.
You fell asleep with 20 other strangers that you don't know on Discord last night.
It was a lot of people in Discord.
Talk about your phone went dead. I bet it did.
Yeah, everybody said just go to the Discord chat. Yeah, y'all go to the Discord chat and I'll come in there. I'll step in there tonight. If you are on Patreon and you're in the $5 tier and above, go to the Discord chat and we will Dre will be in there. I might, tip in there. I know Side Eye, DMV, Slap My, all of them be in there. So I don't know what they just be talking about some of everything. They be talking about TV show, relationship, drama. They just be talking about everything. It's like Clubhouse, but it's just us. So I don't know where y'all getting from that Nene selling her house. Why y'all keep saying that?
I seen that on the internet too.
She
but
just bought a
rolled
house.
past it.
Just because there's a house for sale in the neighborhood, y'all be. Anyway, let me go. All right, thank y'all for thank you, Dre. Talk to you later.
No problem. I'll
right.
talk to you later. I'm gonna talk to you at, but okay.
You going over to Discord? I guess so. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream tonight. This was amazing. If you are just getting here, please like the video or dislike it if you didn't like it. Also subscribe if you are not subscribed. We talked about several things. We talked about the ratings. We talked about Steve Harvey, Michael B. Jordan, and Lori Harvey. We talked about Monique and D.L. Hughley. We talked about Phaedra Parks. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. So rewind, rewatch the video. Shout out to all the callers tonight. I appreciate everyone who joined. Let me fit. It's 1:00. See, I like to do my after shows at midnight. It's 1. I know I'm be on there till 3, and that ain't gonna work. So, Patreon people, expect an early live for me tomorrow. Okay. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad. I be doing too much. I can never find the exit when I need to exit. Oh, there it is.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Candy, hanging out with Straight from the A. You know. Hey.
No, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Good.